Hola mi gente, and welcome back to another video from the We Are Investing channel, a channel that is dedicated in investing and personal finance. On today's video, we are going to be going over a penny stock that I think is going to be a great long-term investment. I think that this stock has a long ways to go. I think it's going to increase in share value by a ton. I'm not talking 2x, 5x, I'm thinking 10x or more in the long term. Now this is a stock, it is on the OTC, it is a penny stock. It's a stock that we are invested in, and we are going to be invested for the long term. Now this is not the first time we're covering this stock, and it's not going to be a full in detailed analysis of the company. We already did that in a prior video. I have a link to that prior video in the video description down below. We're really going to talk about the stock and the news that broke today regarding this stock and why it's good news and why it shows that the company is in the right direction. They are going down the right path. Now, I posted to the Patreon members on Friday that I bought into this stock, that I opened up a position in NMGRF. Now, I bought 1,000 shares at $1.30 a share. And the stock is already up a decent amount since that posting on Friday. Now, one benefit that you get when you join the Patreon is you get to follow the portfolio in real time. Whenever I open or close a position, I post on the Patreon. Another stellar benefit of the Patreon is you get to join a Discord server of around 400 members. And then another benefit to the Patreon is that you get early access to videos. I upload them to Patreon before they go public on YouTube. So there's 3 benefits for $5 a month. A link to the Patreon is provided down below. Now, at the time when I posted on the Patreon, it was $1.30. Today, it ended the day at $1.85. It had a great day. It went up 18.59%. And our position alone, since that post on Friday, is up 40.48%. Killer returns in a short amount of time. But this is just the beginning for this stock, in my personal opinion. I think it can go much higher. Now, there are a few things that I want to say about this company, NOU Graphite. The first, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, is that I really like this company more so than other OTC stocks. But with that being said, you know that when you invest in the OTCs, it is high risk. But I think that this company is very well managed. And you're going to see for yourself over the next couple months, over the next year, how well managed this company is. And the more I do my due diligence on this company, the more I like it and the more I want to invest in it. I want to keep on adding to this position, but my disciplines right now, because they are OTCs, are preventing me from doing so. So if this company does have an uplisting onto the NASDAQ or whatever exchange, I will be adding to it. But until then, I will not add to my position unless it drops a decent amount and I see another great buying opportunity. But that does not mean that right now at the current share price, I think it is overvalued. Quite the contrary. I still think it is a good price. I just don't want my position to get too big for the OTC stock. But really what it comes down to for me, for this company, for this stock, is I like the management a lot. They do a very, very good job in keeping their investors informed and being transparent. And you can see how the company is progressing. And it is progressing very, very well. The CEO, the president of this company, is top-notch in my personal opinion. And also the macroeconomics, the business itself for this company, I see long-term potential growth. It's a company that I do want to invest in. It's a business that I think is going to make a lot of money. So combine the management with the macroeconomics and the business model for this company, and I think we're going to have a winner in the long term. All right, the news that we're going to be talking about on this video is that they reached a key milestone and received Quebec government authorization to build what is set to become the Western world's largest graphite mine. You got it, the world's largest graphite mine in the Western Hemisphere. Now, the Quebec government issued an environmental decree authorizing construction of Novamond's Matawin mining project. Now, this company is really helping out the community as well, and the community welcomes this project as a positive contributor for social economic development, including direct and indirect employment. They're going to be employing a decent amount of people, I think over 150 people in a small town in Quebec. Now, this experienced team is set to finalize their robust project schedule, cost and execution, and start early works in Q2 of 2021. The decree covers a production level of 100,000 tons per year of high quality graphite material, which will form part of Novamond's value added anode strategy, supplying material for the electric vehicles, renewable energy storage industries. Now, keywords here, 100,000 tons per year. That is going to be one of the world's largest. It's going to be the largest in the Western Hemisphere. Now, also keep in mind, high quality materials. These are battery grade materials. This is graphite that can actually be used in anodes of lithium ion batteries, which are in cars like Teslas. So that is also very good. You got a lot of material and you have the capabilities of making that material high grade, which has the highest margins. You're going to get the most amount of money for those materials. And that is going to help increase the top line for this company, trickle down into the bottom line, and then it's going to make its investors rich, or it's going to give back to its investors. Now, with this environmental decree, Novamind can proceed with final design. They have parameters and they can begin and they can work towards launching construction activities. Now, the timeline here is that they plan to start early works at the mining site as of Q2 2021. Full construction is expected to be launched in Q3 of 2021. And they are expecting startup of commercial production in 2023 in time to meet the growing demand of battery manufacturers. They do not provide a quarter, but if they have full construction in Q3 2021, my guess it's going to be in the first half of 2023, which might seem like a long time, but it's really not. And the company continues to provide progress. They continue to do the right things to move down their project timeline. And as they evolve and they progress in this timeline, there's going to be more news for this company. Now, I am not being paid to talk about Novamind. Nobody approached me. This is my personal opinion, my humble opinion, and I'm speaking right off the cuff. I am being 100% transparent with you guys. These are my personal opinions, and I think Novamind, this company, this stock is going to be a winner long term. Now, just to give a little example on why I think the management is so good for this company, you had news like today's news, which isn't astronomical news by any means, but the company had an investor call and they also uploaded a video to YouTube talking about this news. That is material that can get out to potential investors, and the more investors, the more people are aware of this company, that is going to help drive the share price up as well. So as an investor in the company, I can really appreciate the transparency. I can appreciate that they got to their investors in multiple ways, through a press release, through an investor call, and also through a YouTube video to let investors and people know what's happening with the company, what this actually means for the business. I really appreciate that. And I just think that that goes to show how top-notch the management and marketing team for this company really is. And they do not act like an OTC stock. This, to me, in my personal opinion, is acting better than some of the top stocks in the S&P 500. Some of those companies don't even come close to providing the kind of materials that Novamind has been providing to their investors. So my hat goes off to the company right now for that, and that is why I feel comfortable with my money in Novamind. This is a stock, a company that I definitely think can be a winner long term. Now that wraps it up for this video, guys. If you like this video and the content that I am providing, please consider hitting that subscribe button, ringing that bell, and smashing that like button. Also, do not forget about the Patreon page where you get access to the portfolio in real time. I post whenever I open or close a position. You also get access to a Discord server of around 400 members. And you also get early access to videos. Now down in the video description below are also links to my Twitter page, a Facebook group, and promotional links to Webull where you can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,600. But you know the deal. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And this is We Are Investing, and together we are invincible. See ya!